Hello guys and welcome back on my channel. So today I have a stronghold game for you. It's QSF-L versus SASCS. Looks like a Czech clan. Yeah, but it's not all about clans, right? So I just wanted to show that game because it is pretty close in the end. A little bit of a spoiler. And it's also pretty interesting because the enemy had a full lighting setup with one artillery. And yeah, we had a couple of heavy tanks. I think we had half-half, right? I like to drive with half-half. I was commanding this game, and yeah. So my initial idea was to bring the heavy tanks back here to snipe out this, and have light tanks spotting this. And also light tank which spotted here. We got the spots on the 1390 and on a lot of light tanks, which is pretty good. And well, now it's just a shootout basically, and we all know light tanks are much better in shootout than heavy tanks. So I decide to push in the heavy tanks on the light tanks. And of course they're running away because that would be a really bad engagement for them. So it's the right thing to do. With light tanks you always have to rotate, try to find new angles on your opponents and stuff. Yeah, they are doing the right thing here. It's a pretty, I would say, interesting map to play with a full light tank setup. It can work, especially because of the artillery, but it's pretty difficult to work it out. On the other hand, like the heavy tanks are now pretty ineffective, targeted by a huge artillery shell there. So I was just trying to chase them, which is a little bit of a misplay. I don't think it was the right play. Should have the heavies more like back to base, because like a full lighting setup can pretty easily cap it out. And yeah, let's see what they do. Yeah, dead Valentine 2 there. Pretty wreck on battlefields. So they're trying to push now towards our cap. So I pretty much expected that move, that's why I left the light tanks in the back. But they spread out a little bit and they played it really good in my opinion there. And I bounce a shell on a T-49, which is not helpful as well. So we take the first kill of this game, but there's 14 seconds left and they will have capped down. So we have to get a reset now basically. So I send Methuselah and SASCS in, and they get 2 resets done. Just take 1 pot shot on this lightweight, and then I try to get like a huge reset as well, and I see this 1390 there. He looks pretty to ram, so I completely ram him from side, kill him before I die. So now that's a pretty interesting engagement. They have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks in here, and they have 3 tanks ahead. Yeah, that's what capping forces the enemy. Like, it was a pretty stupid move from us to go in there, but we had to because otherwise we would lose the game. And we lost a huge amount of HP with it. But because we have heavy tanks left, like all our light tanks died, all our heavy tanks are still alive. We have like 1,600 hit points still. 1,600? What am I talking about? 6,000 hit points still left as Star gets one shot by artillery. Yeah, so now we have like 5.5k hit points left against 4.7k from the enemy tanks. But they are like much more. They have 4 tanks more than we have. And that would be a really, really hard thing to, yeah, settle them down. So our heavy tanks can't do really much now. They just have to sit in base and hope that the light tanks come at them, and pray to RNGesus that the artillery doesn't hit shells. That's the only thing you can do in this situation. You cannot make a push, because if you push into light tanks with heavy tanks, especially if they are more than you, you will just lose. We can see that they are sniping it out pretty effectively. There's the T-49 shell, and Cheese is down to like 716 health there. That's just pretty brutal with the RT as well, because he could get one shot every second by RT. And I think he was firing AP as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, he has a spot in the RU. He should take a shell, but he doesn't. He just gets away with nothing. Nothing taken. So we are down on HP as well now. We're down 700 HP. And we're down like 4 tanks. So that doesn't look really good, does it? T-49 receives a big shell. It's now one shot. And the T-50... Oh my god. Artie just claims his soul as well. And the 3090 is now one shot as well. That's really interesting. We can see here, the 3090 is a one shot, WZ is on 900 HP, I use in 754 lightweight is a one shot, as well as the T49, and the other two T54 lightweights are on 600 HP each. So that's pretty difficult now to get it done. 5 tanks behind, 900 HP behind, that's just not gonna happen, is it? So Crazy Cheese tries to stay hull down behind this wreck. I think it's my wreck. Yeah, it is my wreck. To avoid shots from the T-54 lightweight. And they also think that they are RT. So like I've told them to go there because I thought that the RT would be somewhere over here or here. So they should be safe from the artillery here. So fast shell doesn't connect. Just whiffs over the tank. The Slider has a really hard life as well, like he has to shoot hull down I3s, which is pretty damn brutal for him. So there's another shell. Nope, doesn't connect as well. I3 is not the most accurate tank, is it? I think that even bounced. No, it missed. It was too high. Oh, nice shot there. 397 into his turret, I guess. But Angry Badger receives a shell as well. So now we can see there's an RU and a VZ behind them. The lightweight just died, and there's a T-49 on one shot as well. That's a 1390 who no, the VZ actually kills him, and now it's a 2. Oh, yeah, they killed the RU. WZ gets pushed by Snowflake and receives a lot of damage. There's the 54 lightweight, he's on one shot as well, T49 one shot as well, 3090 one shot, and WZ one shot. Now he gets out the AMX 1390. So that leaves them alone against 5 tanks, including 1 artillery. So it's like 4 tanks, 2 V4 and an RT, right? And they are ahead 700 HP. If every tank in the enemy team is a one shot right now. So they're pushing out this WZ. Snowflake kills him. 1 is in the cap, which doesn't really matter because they are like a few meters away from the cap. That should be fine. Crazy Cheese misses a shell on the T-54 lightweight. I think the 54 lightweight or T-49 was in the cap, and he went out again. Look at those. Oh, artillery gets Snowflake, and now it's a 1v4. Okay, how is Mr. Crazy Cheese dealing with that situation? Well, firstly he drives into a bush, right? Oh, that's a fallen tree actually. Okay, so he tries to push out this 54 lightweight. He bounces 2 shells, 1 from the rear, and he gets him killed. So now he has to deal with another 54 lightweight and in the T49. So yeah, he tries to get after this 54 lightweight, but he is hiding behind the rock, he can't really get him. And he spots the artillery there on his left. Artillery splashes him for 300 damage, and he ammo racks the artillery for 399. Beautiful shot there. So he's removed as well. Now it's a 1v2. And he's on 800 health, while they are on 300. Oh, what a misplay by this 54 lightweight to go across there. I don't know what he was thinking about. But that was just stupid play. Kills him as well, has time to reload. T-49 should be no problem whatsoever. And wow. He's making a misplay as well. GG, well played. Yeah, true. It's pretty rare to see Top Guns in... Of course there are no Top Guns in Strongholds, but 6 kills. Like, that's just ridiculous. In a Stronghold match at least. Yeah. Well. That exploding T-49 though. Yeah, that was this game. I just wanted to show because it's really interesting and the carry in the end was just very good. Good job by Crazy Cheese. You nailed it in the end. Thanks for the carry. I fucked up a little bit by commanding, but we got it in the end. So, nice job. And yeah, see you next time, boys.